Welcome to another episode of the Budde Telecom Files. This time I would like to discuss with you the developments in developing countries and particularly also in Africa. There have been lots and lots of development over the last decade, in particular in Africa, where you now see that some countries even have up as much as 60% penetration of mobile phones, and on average it's something like 20-30%. So it's a massive improvement. You know, after decades and decades and decades of struggling in Africa, where basically nothing happened with fixed networks and things like that, we absolutely have seen a boom in mobile, and that is lifting the economy in these countries definitely also upwards. I'm not saying that telecom is a solution to everything, but telecom definitely has a role to play in creating a better environment, a better economy, better society in continents such as Africa. For example, you see that one mobile phone in a village can actually lift the local economy of that village by 20%. Rather than, for example, a fisherman walks to the market starting at 4 o'clock in the morning, only to find out that there are 5 or 6 other fishermen selling the same sort of fish, and there is, he actually basically has to carry them home. He can actually now use a mobile phone, try to find out which is the best marketplace for that point in time, and then actually targetedly go on a targeted way to a particular marketplace to sell the fish. Alternatively, at the moment, lots of these villages rely on middlemen. They actually take 90% of the revenues and 10% goes to the fishermen. Obviously, you can actually start taking that money away from the middlemen and give it directly to the people in the villages. So you really see that telecommunications is making an impact. If you look at mobile payments, in countries like Kenya, it's just amazing. But also in the Philippines, in Bangladesh, in India, you really start seeing that you suddenly give people the opportunity to become involved in business and to be involved in actually improving their own lifestyle. There's an age-old saying, that you shouldn't give people fish with a fishing net, and I think that the mobile phone is that fishing net. The next step, of course, is going to be mobile broadband. And mobile broadband doesn't have to be high speed, that can be on the ordinary 2G phone already, yeah? Give people access to other services. It can also help in the e-health and education services as well. Again, government leadership is essential, but we have to show governments what they can do with this new infrastructure that is now rapidly developing. We already see in Africa that on the back of the mobile boom, we now see fixed networks going to be improved because the mobile towers need more capacity. They're building fiber networks between towers. They need more towers. They need more fiber networks. The fiber networks pass hospitals, schools, etc. So you really see that this is going to lead the world forwards, the developed world forwards in this particular area. I'm writing a UN report for all sorts of issues like this, in which of course I highlight that, using examples from how we do that in developed world, how to pass it on to the developing world. And in September we're going to present that report at the United Nations in New York. So really there's some good examples going forward. There's some good work going forwards, in particularly for the developing world. Thank you for listening to this episode. Obviously far more information is available on Africa, on Asia, on Latin America and other parts of the world, on our website with more detailed information on what governments are doing, what sort of services are around. So please have a look at that as well. Thank you.